Hi, my name's Sammy Johnston. I'm part of the Greenlake Cloud Services team and I'm focused on the partner ecosystem. First, I'd like to thank Ingram Micro for giving me the opportunity to speak to you today, to give you a couple of market insights and to discuss the Greenlake journey. So let's get started. So first, I'd like to highlight to you the inflection point in the market. This is where the as a service spend is going above the traditional purchase spend. And another key point to be aware of, as they move to public cloud, the analysts have predicted that only 30% of those applications and data will be able to move to the public cloud. The other 70% will have to remain on-premise in the customer's data center or in a co-location nearby. So this fits the Greenlake model perfectly as it's an on-prem solution. And so let me take you through a bit more how that works. So if you think about what the customer requires over the next few years for his compute, storage and networking, how you would have sold that traditionally, you would have over-provisioned that to meet the next 2-3 years of his requirements. However, with Greenlake, we right-size the environment. So basically what I'm saying is, for the next 2 or 3 months, we give the customer what he needs to get started. And so we eliminate the over-provisioning, he takes a reserved capacity, and then he's able to utilise up and down and only pay for what he consumes. And that is the key to the Greenlake savings in the model. Right-sizing properly and letting the customer pay for use as he goes above that. What the other thing we do is, as you've got the metering tools that you, the partner, and the customer can review together, you can actually then bring on new infrastructure onto the floor very quickly, as you can see the growth rate and the trend, and that allow you to have capacity ahead of demand. At the end of the contract, it's very easy for you to then decide that the customer will then say, I want a tech refresh. So you can have that discussion with them. You can then decide he wants to extend the contract potentially for another 1 or 2 years. We see that a lot in the market. Or he might decide he wants to go a different avenue, and that's his prerogative. So let me just take you through some of those benefits there. So no upfront capital required to get started. We right-size the environment, so he's only paying for what he uses. That's key as well when you think of even the power and cooling savings, because we took away that over-provisioning. It's an easy procurement cycle to bring in new infrastructure. It's a fast and effective change order process. And another key point is the resources. We, HPE, will do the support, we'll monitor the meeting with you, the partner, and then what we do then is that allows the customer to free up key resources into other projects. So a real win-win for everyone. So let me take you through some of the innovations that we're starting to look at within HPE just now. So we have launched our Greenlake Quick Quote tool. So this is a tool where in 6 clicks you will be able to build out your infrastructure workload. You'll be able to get pricing. You'll be getting a statement of work. You can have presentations on the value proposition, and all that can be done within the day and get in front of the customer. Another area that we're looking at is obviously to expand our offering within Greenlake. So we are bringing on third-party softwares as an example, integrating them into our offer. If you think of Scality, Commvault, Cohesity, Veeam, Nutanix, we are bringing all these strategic third-party software vendors onto our Greenlake model and bringing that and building that into our offer. So expanding the offer, we'll also look to bring in more Greenlake management services as required. So we're building out our offer, and we'll continue to do that, and we'll continue to work with strategic vendors to enhance the Greenlake portfolio. Another key area is the consumption analytics. So this is where we do all the metering and reports for you, the partner, and for the customer. So this will give you where we're going in the environment. It can actually show you as the different trends are going, what you're utilising, what VMs you're using, etc. And also it can give you a key area is the hybrid estate view. So basically, consumption analytics we'll be able to tell the public cloud spend versus the on-premise spend, and that's fantastic for customers to manage their hybrid estate. Another key area is the Greenlake Central platform that we're building out. So this is like a self-serve portal. For you, the partner, will have the ability to go on that, and for the customer. This is where HPE will have all their services, security, compliance services, as well as the infrastructure service workloads on Greenlake through Quick Quote, and where you can go in and pull out the metering for the consumption analytics. So HPE will build this out as a platform, a self-serve point and click, try and buy type of capability we're going to expand into this platform. So this will be our signature tool going forward. Just expanding on what Greenlake Central can do, we can actually show you some of the reports we can get down for a CIO or for the CFO, etc., on costings, compliance, etc., depending on what their role is. So there'll be various reports to meet their needs. One of the other things we're doing, and we built this out at our Discover Showcase a couple of months back with our partners and our customers. It was done remotely this year, of course. However, what we did and announced, we would have containers, VMs as a service, compute and storage. But we basically built out configurations, small, medium and large configurations, and we made them available within 14 days. So you can go into the Greenlake Central or Greenlake Quick Quote and you can pull out these configurations and we can deliver them globally in 14 days. This is unique in the market to get out there in that time frame to meet the needs of the customers. However, there's a key area I really want to talk to you about, and especially focus for our partners in the volume scale business. Greenlake has generally been in the higher enterprise deals. We have now brought that down into the mid-market. So we're going to focus in the mid-market on deals from 70k upwards. So that's very on lower, like 15 to 30 terabytes of storage, starting and moving and progressing up, like 4 client servers and progressing up. And we will deliver that remotely, deliver the services remotely in those lower end services. But that gets us into what we class as the mid-market, the commercial space, high-end SMB. So it really gets us into that market and takes Greenlake into a new avenue. So it's really important. Distribution will have a lot more collateral and information on that for you, so please speak to your Ingram Micro, who will get you in touch with HPE, etc. We can then get specialists to support you as required. So there's a lot of collateral, a lot of awareness on this, but it's really key you're aware that Greenlake has moved into a new commercial space for selling. Thanks very much for giving me the time. I hope you've learned something on Greenlake. Best of luck and good selling. Thank you.